Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to LadyGang Quickie. I am Becca here with Jack and Kelty. You guys, it's 7:30 p.m.
Cheers!
Kelty's the only one drinking
What is going on right now?
white wine.
What kind of white wine is that?
Okay.
Well, you said, she's like, I have white wine at my house. I'm like, that could mean a million different things.
Yeah.
Well, I told you to bring rosé, no?
Well, I am still nursing a hangover from like 4 days ago.
Oh, yes.
Didn't you take out a bottle of champagne from your work bag when you got here?
Yeah, but you didn't want it, so I'm not going to pop the Vouv. I'm going to drink my cheap white wine from
By
Trader
herself.
Joe's, you know?
That's not bad.
I know, it's not cheap.
It's got a little fizz to it.
Want a bite?
Want a bite? No, thank you.
It is nice.
Is it good?
I mean, it's just.
I bet you in 30 minutes we'll both be drinking.
Yeah.
I mean, I will if you do.
Okay, fine.
Okay. All right. It might make my hangover feel. I mean, it always
Let's
does.
text Derek that we'd like the champagne.
Okay.
Hair of the dog.
The champagne or the wine?
The champagne. I can't drink white wine at 7:30 p.m.
You can't?
Nothing hangs me over like a white wine.
Really?
We'll
No.
pop it. You have half an hour. We'll pop it when your dinner gets here.
Okay. I got to eat a little bit.
Wait.
No, that's the worst idea ever. Eating
Okay.
on an empty stomach is so good.
Drinking on an empty stomach?
Drinking. Well, eating also.
Okay, let me call
Drinking
Derek.
on an empty stomach is great.
It's great, but that's how I got the worst hangover of my life after I had the dry martini.
2 glasses
Well, you're-
and champagne.
You're not gonna like rage right now.
Wait,
never
can
know.
I tell you something for real though?
What?
That I look beautiful.
Well, I was gonna say, so
Well, by the way, you two both have full faces of makeup, and I
read
literally
the
look at the crypt keeper.
instructions for
it's
the
fine.
day.
we for Lady World, our presenting sponsor is Elf Beauty, and they make tons of amazing drugstore makeup products.
Yeah.
And there's always this feeling of drugstore makeup products. They're like, they're not as good as like the fancy, right? Mm-hmm. They have this Halo Glow collection, and Becca, I tried it and I was like, no, I'm sold. Becca just put it on. The foundation, it is gorgeous. It looks
could
like
just be me.
okay, it's just Becca, but on me, it's Gorgini.
No, it is Gorgini, and yesterday,
Gorgini. What is that from again?
I made it up.
I don't think so.
I think
you
it's from
took
a
it.
reality show. I
think it's probably a housewife
I
thing.
think Khloe Kardashian used it.
Really?
Gorgini. Huh?
no, in my group chat, all of my friends they're like so excited about Elf, all the Halo stuff. I'm like,
I know.
everybody ask it on
Trend setting. Well,
Trend
this
setting.
water's so cold.
And I think there's nothing
That's why you shouldn't drink.
creepier than like a metal straw against sharp metal sides
Derek
of the can.
has arrived.
I like
with the
it.
champagne.
Oh, I
We
hate
changed
it.
our minds, baby.
Ooh, these
Derek has
are-
brought the Vouv.
Yeah.
Jack can open that because I don't know how. And these are fancy glasses. I got from Marshall.
Weren't those supposed to be for me for Christmas?
Yeah.
She kept them.
I know.
Okay. We need to get back to business.
Okay, back to business.
Back to
In
Do
case
you really not know how to open a bottle of champagne?
Babe, do you know, this is my 3rd set of teeth. If you think I'm going to be opening a bottle of champagne
It's so
anywhere
easy.
near my face.
But
I have to face it away from you.
But you also have to cover it with a cloth or a towel.
no,
We
not
don't
if
have
you want
that.
to
That's
like
the
pop
responsible.
off.
But I don't want to pop off right now.
It's just
Here we
gonna
go.
into the ceiling. It's fine.
I don't want to pop off.
I want to pop off, but I don't want to pop it
protect
off.
your
Not
eyes.
cold.
Protect your eyes. Ah!
Oh,
Wait, where the hell did
did
it
just
just
go?
On me. It literally went at me. That's why I don't with the champagne.
I don't even know how that happened.
God. Okay. All right. Tonight's we're doing
tonight.
Tonight,
today's Lady Gang. We are talking about the love of our partners. Mm-hmm. Describe the moment you
Not
realized
business partners.
not us. Actually, no. Let's do it.
No.
Describe the moment you realized you had fallen in love with your partner. I'll start to give you time to think about it and pour the champagne.
I already know.
Oh, you do?
Mhm, but you
mine
can
too.
go.
The moment I fell in love with Chris Knight, we're sitting in his bed in his old, he had like, it was like a house, but he shared it with a guy, roommate, and it was like apartment sized house. It was one of those like tiny, like 6 houses on one little plot of land situation. Anyway, we're sitting there. We first started dating, and I had just released Rockettes, Rock Stars, Rock Bottom, my first highly acclaimed book about all of my old boyfriends and all of my like having sex with them, getting my heart broken with them, my undying love for them.
the Ryan Ross special.
And he's sitting on his computer and he's like, ooh, the book's out. Let me order my copy. And he went on his
Oh my
computer and
gosh.
ordered his copy of the book. And that's when I knew he was always going to love my ambition, and he like loved my crazy. And I was like, I love you.
That's really cute.
But I didn't tell him I loved him yet. I
You
waited a long
loved him
time.
because he loved you.
Yeah.
I loved him because
Had nothing to do with their connection.
He ordered her book. You guys, we're getting such a crazy, crazy insight into her soul. Not that this is a surprise to me.
It's the most obvious thing in the world.
You are so insane.
I know. It wasn't like there's this moment that we shared together that was so beautiful and like we connected.
I was sick and he took care of me.
I mean, all of that came after, but I loved that he wasn't he wasn't jealous. He wasn't afraid to be like,
he was like,
no, this
confident.
bitch is
I get it.
crazy.
And I still like
I'm
her.
on the ride with you.
Wait, who said I love you first?
He did, I think.
You don't
Because I
remember?
have a rule that I don't say I love you first.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
T
Derek
Swift.
has arrived with an ice bucket. It's actually the popcorn
people hate
bucket
that.
from Taylor Swift that I got at the Eras Tour movie viewing.
We got to get that in there a little bit longer.
Well, Becca, when did you fall in love with Zach?
When we were driving up to Big Sur, we had just started dating for like maybe a couple months, and we were going to.
It could go lower.
Oh,
in
no,
there.
you snorting. Who are you, Kelsey?
No, I wasn't snorting. I was doing.
Oh, that's a sound children make. That's not allowed on this podcast. Nope. This is a nighttime recording. This is a no child. The children are in bed, Becca. Get out of that mom vibes.
Oh God, we were driving to Big Sur, and we were going to stay at the Post Ranch Inn. It's like the
romance.
most gorgeous, beautiful place ever.
I saw Dave Matthews there.
Like
Performing
at a
there?
concert,
I
or
just saw him at
you
the
were-
restaurant.
Oh my God. Oh, I do remember that. Yes, I do. Okay.
And then Jared and I were blasting Samurai Cop out. We're like, we hope he hears.
So crazy.
Oh yeah, that's so cringy. Okay.
And I just remember we were like driving up the PCH, like the windows were down, and he loves that song American Honey. You know that song?
By who?
Lady A.
Oh, no.
You don't know.
I mean, I'm
you
sure I
do
do.
know
I'm
it.
sure I do.
But it's like such a girly, like country song. And he was singing it at the top of his lungs. And he's just so silly. And I don't know, it was like so fun. And I just remember thinking that I was seeing the world through a different lens.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know, like everything was more vibrant. Everything was more fun. It felt just a little bit more like bubbly. And I just thought that I could do this with him for the rest of my life.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so much better than my story. Okay,
Yeah.
Jack.
Okay, well, I have like a couple different moments because there was like
Because you're a softie romance.
well, yeah, just because when Jared and I,
right, you met.
well, yeah, there was like a moment like when we were younger that I thought that I loved him, but we were so young that, and now I look back at the people that I thought I loved, I'm like, that definitely wasn't love. But there was something there when we were younger. And then the day that we reconnected, I've told you guys, he loved bombed me so insanely when we first started connecting again. And there was something with that night, like after Warped Tour, we like got drunk and I was like sitting on his lap and we were making out and it was so cute. And then I left and he sent me this like text message that was like 10 paragraphs long about how he felt about me, all this crazy shit. And I'm like, do I love him too? Like, I don't know what it was. And then like 2 weeks later, I remember I was with Afton at the pool at my apartment complex. And she turns to me, she goes, I think that Jared's your guy. Like, I think he's your person. I remember this moment so distinctly.
Wow.
And I sat there and I'm like, I think he is too. Like, and that was like the moment that I'm like, I think there's like everybody else's game over.
Whoa.
And it wasn't even anything that he did in that moment. But there was just like a moment that hit me that I was just like, and then he kept trying to tell me he loved me like a million times. And then I said it back once and I'm like, wait, I feel like I'm being love bombed. And they waited for like another 6 months before I said it back. And that's when I like really loved him.
Yeah.
But it was like these different moments that were like, I don't know.
But you've been love bomb before though. So what was different between like the gaslighting love bomb and the Jared love bomb?
Because he like didn't stop. And he was genuine.
He's still love bombing
And
her.
he literally
He
doesn't,
literally
he does
is.
not stop. No, but that's why I had like PTSD from it,
Right.
from
Yeah.
my like previous relationship. And I like didn't believe him for the longest time, which is why I didn't want to like hard launch with him for like 8 months. I didn't want to tell him I loved him back for like a long time because I believed him, but like also I'm like, are you f***ing with me? Like, because every other guy is f***ing with me so much. So yeah.
Okay. What gift from your partner was the most meaningful, impactful like thing?
Well, we're going in order.
Okay, I'll go in order. I think, well, first of all, I think the most impactful moment was when Chris got me nothing for my 30th birthday. That was a real learning lesson because he was like, what do you want for your birthday? And I was like, nothing. And like, I did that thing that girls do, which is so annoying. Yeah. But that actually, I think, is the secret to our successful marriage because we weren't married then. I think we're just engaged. But then him not getting me anything because I said that, I realized so much about him and me.
Yeah,
like you got to ask exactly for what you want. Yeah. So from then on, I was like, I want a vintage Chanel bag, and he like went and found one that like it. So I think that. But my most meaningful was for my 40th birthday. He got me all 56 of the original Nancy Drews. Some of them are like first printing in 1956, and some of them are later printings. But they're all from like the original hardcover. They smell like my childhood, and I had said something in passing at a bookstore 100 years ago, like probably was 32 or 33. And he was like, if you could have any like collection of books, what would you have? And I was like, my favorite books in the world were Nancy Drew. Like that's how my mom had them. And that's how I fell in love with reading. And so the fact that like he put that in the back of his head and then saved it for like a decade and then surprised me on my 40th birthday. Cause your 40th, you're like, oh, well, he also got me like a beautiful emerald ring, but that was technically Christmas. My birthday's in January.
You actually like something that's sentimental. That's like, so cute.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. Who am I? Because I always thought, oh, I'm going to feel different. Like the diamonds and the shoes and the purses, like what a great present. But I never felt it in my heart. Like it's nice to have nice things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I was like, that is someone who really understands me at my core of a human.
Yeah.
How much did he spend on those books, you think?
I have no idea.
They're probably really expensive.
He told me he got them on eBay, and the woman basically like goes and because people sell them individually.
Oh, she collected them.
So she was selling the full. I mean, it had to be over $1,000.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like pretty expensive, and I love them so much, and I love to smell them, and it's the thing.
Have you read them since you've gotten them?
I'm reading through them, but I'm reading slowly because they have to last me my whole lifetime.
Cute.
So I'm on like 5. I mean, essentially.
How many are there?
There's 56. Essentially, all the Nancy Drews are the same. She like is somewhere. There's a mystery. Her dad, the guy that actually like solves a mystery, is nowhere to be found. So like Nancy has to jump in. Like that's the story in everyone. It's like, oh, the missing bookcase and the vine, the lilac bush. Like it's the same story every time. I just love it so much.
That's so cute.
That's so cute.
And that's a good answer for you.
Okay, thank you. I'm not a cold-hearted bitch. Becca?
Mine was only within the last year, I would say. So when I tell you, if you guys have been in my house, anybody who's been in my house knows there's not a single photograph up of a human. Mm-hmm. There's art, but there are no family photos.
It's a show home. It's ready to be shown.
I'm not going to do I don't want photos either.
If Shirley calls and someone's interested in the house, it's ready to show.
It's true.
There's not a memorabilia to be had. A baby book.
Nothing.
It is very...
Ford shit is like under one area. It's not even like, you don't even have plastic shit everywhere like every other parent I know.
It's starting to creep in the toy stuff. Yeah, no, we just don't have... We had somebody come a couple years ago to pet sit and like stay at the house.
Do you have feelings?
And somebody was like,
weird,
do you take things down like that? Personal items, does it feel weird? I'm like, oh, well, I don't have any to take down. So Zach got a picture of Ford printed for my bedside table.
Oh, that's so cute.
And I didn't think I cared about that stuff. And I do care. I just am too lazy to do it for myself.
Okay. Wait, was it one from your photo? You did a family photo shoot?
No, this was one from like just an iPhone picture that I took of him when he was like 1.
Oh.
And so I still haven't had the family photos. They're still not up. We still don't have them. I'll probably lose the link.
Save them. Save the link. Yeah.
But it was just sweet because I get in bed every night and I see the picture and I think, wow, people are really onto something.
With these photos around the house.
She's cold-hearted.
I agree. Photos are hard because it's like they're not chic. And like chic. How do you make them chic?
But also I'm so indecisive. Like truly my problem is I'm very indecisive with anything in my house.
Yeah.
So picking a frame, picking the right picture, picking the place to put it.
Yeah.
It's really hard for me. I get analysis paralysis in those situations. So I just find that I don't do it at all, which is so dumb because it does bring me joy. I just can't do it myself.
That's why you just he has to do it for you.
Yeah.
Like, this is where it's going in this frame. You better like it.
Yeah. It's what he does with art. I just like let him do what he wants to do. And it's cool.
Also, I just found something recently because after the fires, I've been like going through my files trying to like rescan anything that needs to be scanned. And I, for some reason, I'm the opposite of you. For our wedding, I printed the most random photos. Like there's a picture of like both of our heads are cut off and our bodies are cut off. And it's just our hands like holding hands with like the back of my butt with like the buttons down my butt.
Were you trying to be artistic though?
I was trying to be, actually I have it right here. Let me just.
It's just so close.
Also, why are you always scanning things? I feel like you spend so much time scanning things.
Okay, here's the photo. Like, why did we need this as an 8x10? It's my body, and it's romance, but like, it doesn't need to be an 8x10. Where did I think I was going to put this? We have no heads.
I'm trying to think of what it looks like. I'm trying to really
and my butt is not even that like peachy. Like, anyway.
It's so, and you got an 8x10.
Like so strange, but the amount of things
I get it.
I have a lot of wedding pictures printed and not framed, and I found also.
I like how it has a little bit of a rough edge.
Thank you
yeah,
so much.
It makes it even more artistic. I used to do
I
that when I was
also
16.
found in an old Rockette scrapbook that I had the small. Okay, do you remember when you used to do class photos at school, and like the rich people would get the premier package, which was like the 8x10 for grandma,
the wallet,
and then like 24 wallets, and you had to like give the wallets to your friends. Okay, Kelty Knight definitely had a Christmas photo of me in a Rockette costume and Ryan Ross at the Grand Ole Opry. And I printed out 36 wallets. I don't know why. Who was getting this wallet?
Oh my God.
So many photos. It wasn't a Christmas. Like,
so weird.
Why do I have them? And I found
Who
them
wants
all.
one of those?
Like, who am I giving that to?
Yeah.
Like my parents who never met him in 3 years because like he wasn't really my boyfriend. Like it was just, I've never printed a picture of Chris and I. Like, anyway, it was so psycho. Anyway.
Yeah, it was pretty psycho.
Jack.
My best gift is actually Jared, one of the gifts that Jared gave me for Christmas. So he has always told me that he keeps a journal.
It's going to be like a Play-Doh toy or something. They make the weirdest gifts for each other.
I know.
It was a shadow box.
I was thinking some sort of like macrame.
Well, it was a shadow box of Jack's hair that her dad collected.
Yeah, her first baby tooth.
With her baby tooth.
Her fingernail like clippings from the pedicure place.
Her first pedicure.
As long as you make a craft with it, I'm down. He did. No, but I had
like a barf.
I had a moment with Jared that it wasn't as bad as him getting me nothing, but it was our first Christmas that we spent together, and he got me a turquoise pillow that was like printed from like Snap Tick or whatever the thing is that like or Redbubble or whatever.
Yeah, like a personalized.
But no, not personalized.
It was the one that the sequins down and then when you sequin up,
Nicolas
it's your face.
Oh no, it was just a turquoise thing of a illustration of a Boston Terrier on it, like bright turquoise Boston Terrier drawing, and I was like.
You're like, it's not even a pug, bitch.
So,
you don't even know my favorite dog.
And I had to explain to him, and then he never bought it. Like, I was like, you can't take liberties, especially with decor, about what to get me.
That is the most unhinged gift I've ever heard.
Unhinged. I can't remember what.
Granted, I understand because you've gotten better about it, but back in the day, if you didn't know you and you went on your Instagram, you would have thought you were like some crazy like
dog
French
person.
bulldog rescue person.
I mean, I am in my heart. I just my allergies won't let it happen.
But you're not.
Yeah.
But anyways, okay. So my best gift was something he gave me for Christmas. He's always told me he keeps a journal. I was like, you don't fucking keep a journal. There's no way. Because I'm like, I never see it. He's like, well, journals are private. And I was like, but there's just no way. Like, men don't keep journals.
Yeah.
So for Christmas, he gave me these 2 framed things of journal entries that he wrote. One was in like 2009 and one was in 2012 about me. And I still haven't read them because he's like, they're so f***ing cringe. Don't read them in front of me. And we've kind of like put our Christmas stuff to the side. So I still haven't read them, but I'm like, this is exactly what I'm talking about with a gift. I was like, so thoughtful, so personal. Like I always told him, I'm like, just write me a letter. I'll be so happy with like a letter because I just love it. But yeah, so that. And then the other thing is he handmade me a little clay thing to hold my ring in that I thought was really cute.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's cute. I thought you said like
cute.
a picture
He's
of your face.
good at he most improved. He
Yeah.
went from maybe the world's worst gift giver to maybe the best.
The best. Oh, and then sorry, I have one more. The last thing is the Rolex that he gave me for my wedding.
my
Yeah.
God.
But not
Forget
because
about
it was a
I'm so
Rolex,
jealous.
but because
Wear it?
no,
Do you want to give it to me?
I really wear it. We both gave each other the gift of time, and I thought it was so cute because I gave
Yeah.
him
Pocket watch,
a
right?
pocket watch, and then he gave me the Rolex, and it was just time was like a big part of my vows, and I just thought it was like so like perfect for the moment.
Speaking of time, we're out of time.
Oh,
we
wow.
weren't here for a long time.
We're here
We're
for a short
good
time.
Bye.
Bye bye.